about the flow of energy and consciousness itself. The equinox is more than a celestial event. It's a profound reminder that balance is never permanent. It's a pause between extremes, a fleeting breath before the momentum swings in a new direction. For those attuned to the energies at play, this period offers a powerful opportunity to realign, refocus, and prepare for the transformations ahead. The impact of these cosmic movements extends far beyond what's visible in the sky. Emotionally, you may find yourself feeling both restless and reflective, a sense that something is shifting, even if you can't yet define what it is. This inner tension arises because the equinox stirs the soul's deeper layers. Just as nature moves in cycles, so do our thoughts, emotions, and personal growth. Old patterns may resurface, not to haunt you, but to offer closure. Forgotten dreams may reawaken, not to tease you, but to remind you of the paths you still have the power to walk. During this time, you may feel compelled to revisit decisions you once believed were final. The choices you made in recent weeks, or even months, may no longer feel aligned with the person you are becoming. That's the power of this cosmic shift. It reveals what no longer serves you, urging you to release what's outdated and embrace what's emerging. The moon's apogee and aphelion, its simultaneous retreat from both Earth and Sun, symbolize this need for space and reflection. Just as the moon steps back from its usual proximity, we are encouraged to do the same. This withdrawal doesn't signify detachment in the sense of abandonment, but rather a sacred pause, an intentional step back to gain clarity. When you allow yourself to observe your emotions from this distance, patterns that once seemed chaotic begin to reveal their meaning. Connections you overlooked may become clear, and answers you've been seeking may surface in unexpected ways. In this period of introspection, trust your inner compass. The intuitive whispers you once doubted may now feel stronger, more insistent. Pay attention to those feelings. They are guiding you toward alignment with your true path. For some, this time will inspire a creative surge, a need to express what's been building inside. For others, it may prompt a period of quiet reflection, where journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence offers profound insights. But this cosmic story doesn't end with stillness. The equinox's arrival will reignite movement, ushering in fresh energy that demands action. For those who have embraced the quiet and reflected deeply, this transition will feel like stepping into alignment with their purpose. For those who ignored the signs, it may feel disorienting, a rush of change that leaves them scrambling to catch up. The weeks following the equinox will be marked by opportunity, but only for those who are prepared to act with clarity. Decisions made during this time will shape the course of the months ahead. Relationships may shift as you recognize which connections nourish you and which no longer align with your growth. Career paths may change as you feel drawn toward pursuits that fulfill you more deeply. Even your day-to-day routines may transform as you feel compelled to shed habits that drain your energy and replace them with rituals that restore it. This unfolding cosmic narrative is not something to fear, but something to embrace. The unsettling silence you may be feeling now is not a sign of emptiness. It's the pause before momentum returns. The retreat of the moon isn't abandonment. It's a call to reflection. And the equinox isn't just a date on the calendar. It's an invitation to recalibrate your life and align with the unfolding patterns of the universe. So take this moment to pause, reflect, ask yourself what's truly important and what no longer serves you. Because once the energy shifts again, those who have gained clarity will will find themselves not just prepared for what's coming, but empowered to shape it. In times of uncertainty, when the world feels heavy and directionless, what we often face is not merely confusion or hesitation. It's a reflection of something deeper, a spiritual divide. This divide signals a moment of reckoning, where standing still is no longer an option. Indecision, once seen as a harmless pause, now carries a cost. A price extracted in drained energy, lost time, and fragmented purpose. For weeks, many have felt stuck in this liminal space, lingering in uncertainty, hesitant to move forward, waiting for a sign to reveal the next step. That sign has arrived. Ancient civilizations viewed equinoxes as profound spiritual thresholds, moments when the veil between realms thins, when timelines diverge, and when our choices gain amplified significance. The equinox we now face carries an even greater intensity, following a rare celestial event: the moon's retreat from both the Earth and the Sun. The moon, our emotional compass, has shifted away from its usual alignment. This departure isn't just astronomical, it carries a symbolic meaning as well. Without the moon's stabilizing presence, emotions may feel disjointed, guidance may seem elusive, and clarity may appear harder to grasp. In this energy void, some will find the strength to break free from old patterns, while others may struggle to hold themselves together. After this moment, there is no returning to what once was. The path forward demands decisiveness and presence. Perhaps you've felt this already, a strange, inexplicable heaviness lingering in the air. It's not just fatigue. It's as if something is subtly pulling at your energy, leaving you depleted without warning, waking up drained, feeling conversations as laborious, and even finding silence burdensome. These are signs that your energetic reserves are being tapped. This depletion isn't random. It's tied to the moon's symbolic withdrawal, which has created an energetic void. In this absence, people unconsciously seek out sources of energy, and you may unknowingly be one of them. Not everyone who drains your energy does so with malice. Some may not even realize they're taking from you. They only know they feel lighter after being around you, while you're left feeling tired and unbalanced. Yet the result is the same. Your life force slowly diminishes piece by piece. This energetic siphoning often comes from those in emotional turmoil. Individuals who unknowingly pull you into their chaos, their anxiety, their unresolved pain. These energy exchanges can leave you irritable, restless, or desperate for solitude, yet you may struggle to explain why. This week presents a test of your awareness and your boundaries. Protecting your energy is no longer optional. It's essential. Ask yourself, who are you giving your attention to? Who are you allowing into your mental and emotional space? Who is subtly or overtly pulling you into their turbulence? Once you see this pattern clearly, you can't unsee it. And once you recognize just how much of your energy has been taken, you'll understand why safeguarding it is non-negotiable. The recent eclipse, an event that cast the moon in a blood-red shadow, was more than a striking visual spectacle. It was a cosmic reset. Eclipses are transformative forces, capable of realigning destinies and shifting energetic landscapes. Their influence unfolds gradually, creating ripples that extend long after the event itself. Right now, we're experiencing those ripples. And from March 16th to 22nd, they will intensify. This period is not one of passive reflection. It's a window of closure, revelation, and transformation. Illusions will shatter, truths will emerge, and energy patterns that no longer serve you will become undeniable. This is your opportunity to reclaim your energy and refocus your path. The universe is calling you to choose consciously, to align yourself with what empowers you rather than what drains you. Recognize the relationships, habits, and thought patterns that leave you empty, and understand that releasing them is not an act of cruelty, but one of self-preservation. The equinox marks a threshold, a reminder that clarity comes not from waiting, but from actively choosing where to invest your life force. Step forward with purpose, for the path ahead is waiting, and this time, you are ready to walk it with renewed strength and awareness. Transformations are rarely gentle. They often feel like the ground beneath your feet is shifting, as if the very fabric of your reality is unraveling before your eyes. For some, these moments arrive like a sudden gust of wind, a sharp jolt that brings clarity and reveals truths they had long overlooked. For others, the shift may be more subtle, yet equally profound, manifesting as old patterns breaking down, relationships fading, or intense emotions bubbling to the surface. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or caught in a cycle of change, know that you're not alone. You're standing in the ashes of your old self, and what you choose to do next will define the person you're becoming. This is not a fleeting phase. It is a crossroads that demands a decision. You cannot cling to what is crumbling around you while also stepping into the unknown. Remaining stuck between the two will only heighten your discomfort. The universe is urging you to choose, to release what no longer serves you and embrace what lies ahead. Do you recall when I mentioned the significance of the upcoming last quarter moon? That moment is now here, and it carries far more weight than it may seem. March 22nd isn't just another date on the calendar. It's a cosmic checkpoint, a universal warning, and your final opportunity to make a choice before the door to your past locks firmly behind you. That restless feeling, that lingering sense of unfinished business, isn't mere anxiety. It's the universe insisting that you face what you've been avoiding. If you've been procrastinating, avoiding hard truths, or remaining in a stagnant situation that drains your energy, this is the week the universe stops waiting. The energy is shifting, with or without your consent. If you don't take control of the narrative, circumstances may unfold in a way that forces your hand. This explains why so many are feeling uneasy, unsettled, or anxious right now. It's the tension building before a pivotal release. But this isn't a slow, patient transition. It's swift and decisive, like the snap of a branch breaking under pressure. The last quarter moon carries sharp, unrelenting energy. It will not pause for you to feel ready, nor will it offer endless chances. If you've been hesitant to close a toxic chapter, to make a difficult decision, or to release a version of yourself that no longer fits, this is your final moment to act before the energy resets. Hesitation has consequences. Whatever remains unfinished will linger like an anchor, growing heavier over time. By the time you realize the moment is past, you may find yourself burdened with unresolved emotions, lingering regrets, and an even steeper path forward. Yet despite the urgency, this moon offers more than just a warning. It presents a rare and powerful opportunity. Within this chaotic energy lies a window of clarity, a chance to step boldly into your future with purpose. When the new moon arrives, you will either feel lighter, aligned, and ready to embrace new beginnings, or you will find yourself weighed down by the burdens you refuse to release. The choice is yours. That quiet inner voice, the one that's been whispering that it's time to face what you've been avoiding, is about to grow louder. This time, You won't be able to ignore it. The truth you've been sidestepping will no longer wait in the background. It will demand your attention. If you've sensed a significant change brewing, a shift you know is inevitable, yet have been resisting, this is your signal to confront it head on. The universe never stops sending messages, but it won't wait forever. The time to choose, to release, and to step forward is now. Trust that the space you clear today will become fertile ground for the life you're meant to build. Embrace the uncertainty, lean into your intuition, and know that what feels like an ending is truly the beginning of something new, something truer, stronger, and more aligned with the person you are destined to become. In life, messages from the universe are rarely delivered with the clarity we might expect. Instead, they emerge gradually, weaving themselves into your awareness like faint whispers in the wind. At first, these messages arrive as fleeting thoughts that dance at the edges of your consciousness, brief moments of intuition you brush aside, assuming they are insignificant. Perhaps they manifest as gentle nudges, subtle feelings of unease, or curious coincidences that leave you momentarily thoughtful before you dismiss them. But these whispers are never random. They are signals, invitations from the universe, quietly urging you to pay attention. Over time, those whispers grow stronger. They begin to echo through conversations, resonating in the words spoken by friends, family, or even strangers. A passing comment might stir something deep within you, evoking emotions that seem to rise without explanation. You may find yourself replaying these moments in your mind, feeling an inexplicable sense that something is stirring beneath the surface. Still, it's easy to convince yourself that nothing is wrong, or that these feelings are just passing thoughts. But the universe is persistent. When gentle signals go unnoticed, those messages become undeniable. Events unfold in ways that demand your attention, not as punishment, but as a call to awaken. Patterns begin to repeat, and situations arise that leave you no choice but to confront what you've been avoiding. It's easy to feel as though you're stuck in an endless cycle, facing the same challenges time and again. Yet this is not a setback, it's an invitation. Each repetition is a new chance to see what has been present all along, the truth that something within you is calling for change. This persistent message is not a burden, it's a key to unlocking the next chapter of your life, to breaking free from the limiting patterns that have held you back. It's a chance to align with your true self, the version of you that is wiser, stronger, and ready to step forward. The question is, will you listen now, while the whispers still linger? Or will you wait until circumstances force your hand? One way or another, this message will be heard. The energy behind it is potent and rare, and opportunities like this do not come often. Right now, something significant is unfolding in your life. While many may overlook it, those who are attuned will sense the shift. The past does not define you, but your willingness to face it and release what no longer serves you will determine your next chapter. The universe is inviting you to step forward with intention and courage. Will you answer that call? The choice is yours. But know this: moments like this are rare, and the energy now present may not return for a long time. The scales of life are delicately balancing right now, and this moment holds a significant opportunity, a choice that only you can make. You can choose to let this powerful energy drift past you, allowing time to move forward without your active participation. Or you can decide to seize it, to take control of this momentum and channel it toward your growth, goals, and aspirations. This is not just about fleeting motivation. It's about recognizing the weight of this moment. The intentions you set, the focus you maintain, and the actions you commit to today are far more impactful than they may seem. Each choice becomes a building block for what unfolds next. Whether it's a personal goal, a creative endeavor, or a step toward a long-desired dream, the universe is watching more closely than ever before. If you've been caught in a cycle of hesitation, questioning whether now is the right moment to fully commit to your goals, dreams, or a new chapter in your life, consider this your sign. The moment you've been waiting for isn't some distant point in the future. It's right here, right now, waiting for you to reach out and claim it. The door to new opportunities stands wide open, and the path ahead, while perhaps uncertain, is ready to be explored. The only decision left to make is whether you will take that crucial first step. It's natural to feel apprehensive when faced with change. Uncertainty has a way of making us second-guess ourselves, whispering doubts and amplifying fears. But remember this: true growth rarely occurs without discomfort. It's in those moments of unease, when you step outside your comfort zone, that transformation truly begins. Every great achievement, every meaningful breakthrough has been born from someone willing to take that first courageous step despite their doubts. Action has a remarkable way of creating clarity. The moment you commit to movement, the fog begins to lift, and what once seemed confusing starts to make sense. Progress doesn't require you to have every answer in advance. What matters most is your willingness to move forward, to take even the smallest step in the direction of your aspirations. Each step builds momentum, and momentum has the power to carry you further than you could have imagined. If you're still here, reading these words, thank you for investing your time and energy in this message. I hope it has resonated with you, sparked a thought, or ignited a feeling of hope and motivation. If you found value in what you've read, I warmly invite you to stay connected. By subscribing, you'll continue to receive content designed to inspire, empower, and support you on your journey. Your engagement makes a meaningful difference, and I'd be grateful to hear your thoughts or personal stories in the comments below. Sharing your experiences could not only encourage others, but also remind you of your own strength and resilience. Whatever path you choose to walk, I encourage you to move forward with intention, courage, and belief in your own potential. Trust that you're capable, worthy, and ready for what lies ahead. Even if the road seems daunting, know that you possess the strength to overcome its challenges and the wisdom to navigate its twists and turns. Until our paths cross again, take care of yourself. Embrace each moment with gratitude. Remain open to possibility, and stay inspired by the limitless potential within you. The journey is yours to shape, and it begins with that first brave step.